All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Baha Rakak Wadash, which is the Paleo Hebrew for the name of the Heavenly Father being Yahweh, and that of his Son being Yahweh Shai, the only names in which salvation could be obtained, whether you could receive it or not. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS Great Millstone, who, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, rule all of the nation of Israel well today. Once again, whether you could receive that or not, and peace, love, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect of the house of Israel, who are pushing this truth and sincerity, and in charity and in faith, and who are able to receive these things that are needful for salvation. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just get right into it, man. Jump back into the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus. Chapter 8. I'll go ahead and start at verse 1. It reads, "Strive not with a mighty man, lest thou fall into his hands." And you see, the thing about this, man, thing about this truth, this gospel, all right, this thing of ours, as Apostle Gabar refers to it as oftenly, is that we got to know how to keep our focus on the main prize, so to speak. All right, you got to keep that tunnel vision going, man. All right, we don't need to get caught up with with these things that are going on in the world, and fancy gimmicks and what have you, or justifying our flesh, or winning some kind of glory in the flesh. All right, our main objective, man, is to push Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, and to get up out of this place. All right, but with that saying, verse 1, "Strive not with a mighty man, lest thou fall into his hands. Be not at variance with a rich man, lest he overweigh thee. For gold hath destroyed many, and perverted the hearts of kings." You see, man, all these things are written here so we know how to operate and how to conduct ourselves, all right, while we walk, in the world, but not of the world, as Yahweh Shai had said, man. And you're gonna run into all sorts of different things that are gonna happen. All right, maybe at work, it may be at at your house, but the scriptures tell you how to deal with everything, man. Okay, and you don't need to be getting caught up, into different situations and things with these people of the world, man. All right, let them have their win. Okay, let the mighty man of this world have his win. Let the rich man of this world have his win, man. All right, because we know that at the end of the day, we're gonna have the final win. Okay, so don't get discouraged, man, and don't get it twisted. All right, just keep do what you got to do. All right, receive your daily bread, and at the end of the day, man, just all praises and all glory unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, going on verse 3. "Strive not with a man that is full of tongue, and heap not wood upon his fire." Right, because that man that's full of tongue, especially with these women, man. All right, their mouth has created a fire, and when you get caught up in it with these people, arguing with them, and getting into it with them, and what have you, all right, all you're doing, man, is kindling that fire even further. Just heaping up firewood upon it. Okay, putting coals upon that fire. All right, you don't need to get caught up into it with these people, man. Let them just build their own fire, and it's going to consume them alone, man. You don't need to get caught up into it. All right, screaming back and forth with these people, especially when we're at camp, man. All right, especially like I had mentioned these women, and this just comes from certain things that we've had to deal with out there, man. All right, there's been plenty of times where we had people coming up and screaming and acting fools, and for the most part, you'll see men of experience, especially the elders and what have you. They'll turn and look at you and they'll tell you, hey, just don't even acknowledge them before they even walk up. And sometimes, it's out of your hands. Sometimes they'll come up and just start, screaming and acting crazy for no reason anyway. But, for the most part, man, just stick to the edification of the elect. Because you see down here on verse 17, it reads, "Consult not with the fool, for he cannot keep counsel." So you see, man, there's no point in us talking to the 2/3, man. To those that can't get it. Those that can't get it, they just can't get right, man. That's why in the book of Revelation, what did it tell you? Let's go ahead and grab it. All right. All right, this is what the book of Revelation says, man. Revelation 22. And I'll go down to verse verse 11. It says, and he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So you see that, man? All right, just let them do their thing. Because at the end of the day, man, we're gonna push this truth, and the elect are gonna hear it. All right, now the wicked, they're just gonna continue being wicked, man. All right, they're gonna hear it as well. But you know, we don't need to go and, you know, try to waste our breath with these people, man. All right, all they need to do is they need to hear Yahweh Shai is coming, man, and that's it. That's the blood off your hand. All right, let's go ahead and jump back. Jump back to book of Sirach, chapter 8, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump down to verse 15. It reads, travel not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee. You see, man, these people in the world, man, they could become grievous unto you. Okay? And you know, it could be, you know, somebody that walks up to you at camp, you know, it could be somebody at work. You know, you just gotta be mindful of how you act around these people, man. How you you know, what you say. All right, especially what we say, man. You know, because Esau will use your words against you in a heartbeat, man. So we got to be really wise with how we use our mouth, and especially with how we operate, man. All right, because anything you do is painting a target upon the backs of every single Israelite, man. Not even just GMS. If you're claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite, the things that you're doing is reflecting on the body, man. All right, even if you ain't even in the truth, even if you're just claiming to be Israel and that's it, you know, the things that you're doing is still reflecting on the body. All right. Anyway, going on, finishing on verse 15, it says, for he will do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him through his folly. You see that, man? Thou shalt perish with him through not your folly, but through his folly. You see, misery loves company, man. These people in the world are going to try to pull you right out, back into the world with them, man. You don't want to have that company with them when the ICBMs are dropping, man. All right, they'll join in hand. All right, destruction shall still come, man. We don't want to be around these people. All right, verse 16. It says, strive not with an angry man. Yeah, you might see an angry man come up and, you know, look at you a certain way, or even call you a name, a byword, or something along those lines. Maybe he'll even spit on the floor in front of you. You know, do something just to piss you off, man, because he, you know, what that anger is a demon, man, trying to get you to go off, trying to get you to operate in the flesh. All right, trying to get you to react in the flesh and not according to the spirit, man. So, you know, for this anger, man, the better thing to do is just keep your focus straight, man. You don't need to get caught up into it with this guy. You don't need to, you know, on the road, somebody cuts you off. You know, you don't need to start acting crazy and screaming at him and calling him a 2/3 spick and throwing rocks at him. You see, the Most High is going to get him, man. For the most part, if he offended you that bad, just put up a curse, man. Just put up a curse. That's all you got to do. That's the most that you can do, man. If you get out of the car and you beat the hell out of the guy and you get away with it, that's still less than the curse would have done, man. You got a weak win in the flesh. That's all you got, man. All right. Let's see where we can. Finishing on verse 16, it says, and go not with him into a solitary place, for blood is as nothing in his sight, and where there is no help, he will overthrow thee. You see that, man? So, you know, these scriptures just give you the answers, man. They tell you how to deal with certain things, and you know, really, you know, how to deal with that with every situation, man. But anyway, going on verse 17, consult not with a fool, for he cannot keep counsel. Verse 18, do no secret thing before a stranger, for thou knowest not what he will bring forth. Open not thine heart to every man, lest he requite thee with a shrewd turn. You see that, man? So just be mindful, man. Be mindful of these people in the world and how they operate, especially how all of us, man, have came out of the world. We know how these people are, man, because we were at one point these same people. All right, so you know, just keep your eyes on the prize, man. Keep your focus straight. All right, and don't let these people in the world bother you during your walk, man. Don't give up your crown for any nigga, man. Especially a 2/3, man. All right. Don't let these distractions get to you. But anyway, Lord willing, this is edifying. All right. Once again, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, and peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.